Interest rates pushed a little bit higher, and we are deep into our summer season here in Portland Metro. What's that mean for our real estate market? Let's find out. The average sale price increased by 2% versus the previous week, but check this out. In the year-over-year numbers, we are 2.7% higher than the same time period last year. That's up from a mere 0.2% higher that we saw the previous week. When we look at our week-over-week graph, this number does feel a bit anomalous, and I don't think that it means that prices are back on the rise. I suspect that we'll see a lower number this next week that'll make it look and feel more like we're just treading water right now. So let's look at the supply and demand numbers. We saw the number of homes available to purchase increase by 2% versus the previous week, but we remain below last year's supply by about 5.6%. That margin seems to be shrinking over the last couple of weeks, and we may be seeing the start of a new trend. That could be a good thing for buyers. We could certainly use a bit more inventory right now. We did see about 700 new listings hit the market this last week. Last year at this time, that number was 798. We also saw a pretty big number of price reductions at 623. I had to go back almost 10 months before I saw a number that big, which puts us back in November or December of last year, which coincidentally was the last time that we had interest rates as high as we do right now. Moving on to the demand side, we slipped by about 45 transactions versus the previous week, but we're still in that 650 plus or minus range that we've been seeing for several months now. However, this number is still well below the 764 new transactions we saw last year at this time. The number of Lockbox Opens, our other major buyer activity, increased by about 3.2% versus the previous week, and we ended about 3.3% higher than roughly the same week last year. So again, we're seeing more buyer activity with less inventory, but with fewer transactions actually going under contract. This looks like the result of affordability issues with high interest rates and continued high prices. We haven't talked about bank-owned and pre-foreclosure homes in a while, mainly because there's not that much to report. The number of short sales or pre-foreclosure properties has stayed pretty much unchanged. We did see 4 more bank-owned properties on the market this last week, but that really only just brought us up to the level we had about 3 weeks ago, so no real change there. So here we are at the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching to the very end. If you'd like a similar report for your neighborhood, just shoot me a text. I'm happy to oblige. Please like this video and follow if you haven't already, and I will see you next week.